This is boring!
SGC here, and there you go. That's my review of The Rise of the Empire 300, directed by Noam Murro, who I've not seen anything of his stuff, and I really wonder why they got him to do it, of all people. Anyway, I guess I will do an actual review for this 300, not really 300 side piece, accompanying, not even worthy of theater DVD maybe, but anyway. 2014 American fantasy war film directed by Noam Murro. It is a follow-up to the 2007 amazingness of testosterone building movie called 300. It takes place before, during, and after the events of that movie with a fictionalized retelling of the battles of Salamis. It is based on... This is the biggest problem I have, that I didn't know that. It is based on the unreleased Frank Miller graphic novel Xerxes. And Zack Snyder is on this as a writer and producer, so I was like, what happened? Because, I mean, really, I was like, maybe this is sort of part one of the comics, that's why it's not out yet, and I'm going to ruin it for you. There's a sequel coming, and is that part two of Xerxes? Because I want to read Xerxes now, because I want to see how bad of an adaptation, or great of an adaptation they did here. But anyway, let's go with the casting. We have a cast including Lena Headey, Rodrigo Santoro, David Wayman, Andrew Timon, Andrew Plavin, Peter Mensah, reprising their roles from the first film. And they also have newcomers, Sylvan Stapleton, Eva Green, Hans Matheson, Colin Murphy, and Jack O'Connell. It was released both in 3D and IMAX 3D. Why? I don't know. And yeah, so pretty much this story takes place before, which is talking about Xerxes becomes Xerxes, and during is that as 300 happened, they had this other fight on the seas, and after, as in they finished that fight on the seas and 300 guys died, and what's going to happen next is that they're going to fight Xerxes again, and that's pretty much the story. So what did I like about this film? Eva Green. For maybe the first half of the movie, she was pretty menacing and just like, whoa, don't mess with this woman. But sadly, near the latter half, it's just like, what happened to the story, or what happened to your persona or motivation from the previous half of the film? It just lacked. And though I give props to Sylvan Stapleton for actually carrying this movie, like, he did it well. Not as greatly as Gerard Butler, but I wouldn't say even on par, but with what he's given, you can see that he's a righteous man. It's like, I gotta fight for grace. All grace guys. Like, sort of thing like that. And he isn't given much. He has some random people following him. There's no actual camaraderie in the sense where it was 300. It was a random of scatter people. And what can you do? 300 was a band of brotherhood and warriors of just... like, you would want to know more about them, and the relationships are already motivated in terms of just, we're brothers, so we're gonna fight together. But here it's just a random group of ragtag farmers and whatevers, and it's not that amazing. Though, I would say the first initial fight scene of slow-mo was amazing, and that's pretty much it for fighting. So that's the thing I didn't like. It's like, why can't you just give us fighting that was intensive, and just sort of be on... like, maybe if 300's up here and you're like down here, I wouldn't be that bad. So it's like, you get there, and I was sort of just, wow, that was not fun. And then the whole Xerxes thing in the beginning was just like, that's it? That's all you're gonna tell us about Xerxes? Why? Why bother? And then the majority is being Eva Green and Sullivan Stapleton's chemistry, for Themistokles and Artemesia. Fancy names, and also this historical inaccuracy of how gunpowder exists during this time, but let's not care about being accurate, because it's entertainment. So basically my entire gripe, you could say, is that this movie actually did bring anything more to the table. The first half of the film I enjoyed, because it had the motivations of everybody set up, Xerxes' history, Eva Green's like craziness, Sullivan Stapleton's just eager to protect his world is there, but the latter half is just like, did I miss? I probably missed a lot of things because I was watching a different film. But then the latter half just felt like, so that's it? This is the fight? They're using ships to ram each other? There's not that much actual hand-to-hand combat. Well, I'm using 300 as a comparison. So, and there's no epicness. Like sure, there was this crazy exchange between Eva Green and Sullivan Stapleton that was like, whoa, these guys they have issues. Like, I just felt that this was a cop-out in terms of just, hey guys, we're setting up the sequel, so watch this for now and come back for 300, The Fall of Xerxes, or whatever it's gonna be called. But that's pretty much it. I mean, Lena Headey did her thing well in terms of, like, just being mourning, and then all of a sudden she's super gung-ho and killing everybody. Rodrigo Santoro being Xerxes. I wanted more Xerxes, really. I was sort of surprised that was all the Xerxes we're getting. And there was a lot of narrative that was just voiceover narrative that I'm just like, can't you just show us rather than having one dude tell us? And yeah, I mean, props for Sullivan, Stapleton. You were, I don't know, you just felt the real. Everyone else around you was just like, ugh. Eva Green, yeah, really. I came out of the theater. I'm like, what happened? Like, so what exactly happened? I don't know. But anyway, 300 Rise of an Empire. You couldn't even deliver me on just pure action, which I was looking forward to. Like, I didn't really care about the story because it's just like, ugh, whatever. Just people kill each other. There wasn't that many crazy sequences. I wanted more crazy action sequences. And yes, I'm done now with 300 Rise of an Empire. If you have any comments, leave them below. If you think the movie was better than what I said, leave it below and we'll have a chat and talk about life. Anyway, that's all for this movie review. 300 Rise of a Yawn Empire.